Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian welcoming you back to Slay the Spire 2. Beautiful. So we're currently 3-0 in this series, or 3-0 in this series, if the threes are losses. See, you just gotta think about it. We got 2 more to go. We're gonna play as the Necrobinder today, so let's dive in. Just to prove, guys, I can win. See, I'm at Ascension 1 on the first 3 characters. Here's the Necrobinder. I almost call it the Necromancer, but that's not correct. She's very spooky, kind of. She has her unique gimmick, so to speak, is Osti, her giant left hand, which you'll get to see here in just a moment. So let's dive in here. Here's our pal Neo. Before we look at any of this, let's look at her basic deck. So like most other characters, 4 strikes, 4 defense, pretty standard. She has the Bodyguard card. So this gives Osti more max HP. So Osti basically is quite literally a bodyguard that gets bigger and bigger. But then you unleash and it does a whole bunch of damage. So this is kind of the chain you're going for early on. Bodyguard, Bodyguard, Unleash, and so forth. So, a random relic is not bad. A random rare card could be something truly fantastic. And look, I know I'm not very good at the game, so you're probably like, why would I listen to this guy's advice? But, look, it's a game, we're supposed to have fun. Let's have fun. Sentry mode. At the start of your turn, add 1 sweeping gaze to your hand, which is pretty damn good, actually. This is actually a pretty nice pull. Upgrades only cost 1. Okay, I'm kind of in now. We're an Overgrowth, not the alternate Act 2. This is what we call a trap. I'm in no position to be fighting Elite this early. But I'm thinking... this one, question mark? Could be fightable. You want to fight some Elites so that you get relics, which are quite useful. I kind of like this path, actually. So we do this. We make a hard left turn. And then I draw terribly. Look, I'm not here for my art. Okay. So I think this is my plan. I think this is a good solid plan. We get 3 combats, plus a couple of events. 4 combats, actually. 4 card rewards. And then we fight our first Elite. I wish the campfire was before the Elite. So actually, what if we do this instead? Like that. So basically, we still get 3 combats, we still get an Elite, we still get a campfire, we still get the second event. But most importantly, you get to upgrade Sweeping Gaze, which I think actually, or Sentry Mode here, which I think actually could legitimately be run winning for us. Potentially. Let's try it, you guys. Let's go this way. Here's Osti. And in case your question is, does Osti get bigger? Yes. The other important thing about Osti is he takes all unblocked attack damage. So what this means is Osti's going to die fairly frequently, but it'll be worth it. Kill the one in the back, and let's start working on the big slime. Done. My relic, by the way, starting relic, every turn he gets 1 more max HP, which is pretty nice. Do I protect myself? Okay, so if I'd have to play 2 defense to save Osti. I think it's worth it. I love Osti, he's my friend. She's my friend? I mean, Necrobinder is canonically female, but I don't know whether Osti specifically is female. That's a question best left to philosophers, I think. Get out of here, slimed. Get slightly bigger. Nice. So I think I do Bodyguard, Unleash, and then Defend preserves Osti for another turn. There you go. Currently, Sentry Mode is sort of a curse. It'll get better once we can make it cheaper. But already, like, you can see this. That's pretty good. So one of the things that Necrobinder has is this synergy for ethereal cards. Defy is quite strong, actually. I kind of like all these cards, to be honest with you. Some early AoE would not go amiss at all. Upgrades of being 11, I think. I think I'd take Defy, and here's my reasoning. I used to always take only damage early on in Slay the Spire 1. First 2 or 3 combats, I'd always take damage. But I don't think damage is as strong when my starting deck is already quite good because of the Bodyguard, what's it called? The Bodyguard Unleash combo is pretty sick. So that's where most of my damage is going to come from in the early game. So I think a little bit more sustain in the realm of combining block and weak is pretty good. So I think we're going to take Defy. Maybe not the very best situation, but I think one that I can be reasonably happy with, especially right now. Check that out. And then the question is, do I take 2 so that I can play Sentry mode? I think the answer is yes. Austin, no! Okay, he's back. Sweeping Gaze, defend, unleash. Sweeping Gaze, Bodyguard, strike. Sweeping Gaze, unleash, Soul Id. Right hand. Anytime you play an expensive card, it goes back into your hand from the discard pile. Interesting. Souls are a really neat mechanic. Souls give you card draw every time you play this card. It's either going to be Grave Warden or right hand, I think. I think it's only got one card that ever triggers this, and it's a power. So it's either Defile or Grave Warden then. And I do think one bigger damage card could be very tasty in the right circumstances here. But I like the idea of getting Souls. Souls are pretty useful. I'm very defend heavy at this point, which I think is perfectly viable with Necrobinder. But something we're going to want to pay attention to is we're going to want to remove defense now, because we have gone so defend heavy early on. Bonk. Alright, Sweeping Gaze, play the Soul, play Defy, play a block, bonk. Bodyguard, and then I don't know why I played Bodyguard first. It wasn't really necessary, but I'll take it. I literally have all these except for So. I might genuinely skip here. No, I do want something that... Yeah, I do want something to help me deal with multi-enemy fights. I will take So. I can remove a card from it. If I remember correctly, the enemies here are quite powerful, and I would love the idea of removing a defender right now. So Strange Fruits, Country Bugs, Glowing Plants, and then we get out. I would personally die rather than eat a bug. I know that there's cultures and people that find them quite delectable, but that ain't me. Alright. So the Sword of Stone is a really cool artifact that gives you 3 permanent strength. The thing is, I don't actually think it would affect Osti. And Osti is where a lot of my damage is coming from. So I think we skip this for the first time and we take the money. And a little bit of health loss. Thankfully, we've got this lovely double campfire path, so I'm not too worried about taking some damage in this fight if I have to. It's Birdo. Birdonus. The Birdolator. Give me Sentry Mode, please. Give me Grave Warden. And give me Unleash. I'm gonna take 7 damage here, but it's whatever. Osti, no. We play Bodyguard. We play Sweeping Gaze. We play Block. And then I hit you. And then Osti dies again. Unfortunately, because you're very rude, is what you are. Bodyguard, Defy. And then one more Defend preserves Osti for another turn. I'm down for that. I think I don't like... I mean, I guess it's not like a like-dislike thing. One thing I think makes Burdock particularly challenging is they just attack every single turn. You don't really get a turn off. It's kind of spooky. I will take Grave Warden, I will take Defend, and then I will punch you in the face. We're doing okay. And we lost Osti yet again, but this is the sacrifice that Osti makes because it loves us, right? Osti loves us and wants us to be happy. And for that I honor their constant sacrifice. Alright, can I kill you without... No, but I think Unleash does it. Yeah, Unleash, Strike, Strike, save the potion. Get an Unleash Stone, being a little bit better at blocking. This is fascinating to me. I think the answer to this is a hard no. But I'm not opposed to it in principle. Here's the thing, right? This just wipes your hand, and while that is useful for enabling infinites, we are in no position to be worrying about infinites right now. Reeb is okay. I like Severance because it's really going to generate us lots and lots of card draw, and there's some really nice synergy with Souls in this particular deck, so I think we're going to take Severance. Well, that also could have been a skip, to be honest with you. We'll rest. Make sure we're ready to go for our next elite, if that's what we choose to do. White Beast Statue? Hell yeah. Always loved me some potions. And upgrading Severance makes it do a lot more damage. Doesn't really improve things, doesn't really improve things. Okay, Defy is also really good. Especially, the one more block is inconsequential, but 2 weak is pretty good. I keep forgetting about this button. It's because it's a Soul Plus, which is pretty tasty. Soul Plus gives you 3 cards instead of 2, but I think Defy is the correct upgrade here. Make that a little bit stronger here. And let's take an Elite. It's you, the nerd. I'll play Grave Warden just to get a soul in my draw pile, and then I'll discard the rest. You say that my journey ends here, but have you considered no? Ooh, challenging situation. I do not want to lose Defy, so I will play it, even though Severance would have been ostensibly the better pick. We made the right choice here. Sweeping Gaze for sure. Unleash for sure. Give me another card, please. Upgrading Bodyguard. Pretty tasty. Osti's gonna die. Osti, no. But, you know. You will never be forgotten, Osti. Not even once. Can I save Osti here? If I play both defends, that gives me 17, so you die anyway. I still think it's worth... No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's still worth preserving my health. Oh, it's 20. I'm a potato. I'm big potato energy. Sweeping Beam first, as always. First, last, and always. Grave Warden for some block. Defend for some block. And then Unleash. Osti, no. Defy. Bodyguard, Sweeping Gaze. I need to start playing Sweeping Gaze at the end of my turn, where I can take advantage of the slow effect on the statue. It's probably cost me a few hit points. We'll get by, we'll get by. Alright, play Soul for sure. Play Bodyguard for sure. Play Defend. Play Defend. Play Sweeping Gaze does 14 damage. Still preserving Osti for another turn. Start with Defy. Play Grave Warden. Play Defend. Sweeping Gaze. I keep calling Sweeping Beam. That's defect. That's not you. Kabonk. Kabonk. We got through that one pretty decently. Kunai, very, very nice. I love the permanent dex bonus, and now we really want something that plays really easily. I think I take none of these. Death's Door uses the Doom mechanic. Doom is a lot like Poison and Silent, but it happens at the end of the enemy turn, which means it's still one last chance to attack you. But Doom tends to stack a lot faster. I think I don't want either of these right now. Drain Power isn't terrible, like it's a way to get lots of upgrades, but I think I'd rather keep the deck on the small side. I'm going to skip here. And then we go to the shop. Yes. Just no hesitation, just yes. We take Friendship, and the question is, do I have enough money to take card removal, then hand? No. There'll be 114. I only have 109. Pull aggro isn't terrible, but it's not really what I'm looking for here. I don't want to be even more defendy than I am right now. Whenever I shuffle my draw pile, I get to pull a card out randomly. That's not terrible. I think I take hand, and then the question is, do I take Scourge, pull aggro, or do I take nothing? Pull aggro is effectively block 11, right? That's how we have to want to consider it. And if we upgrade it, it turns into block 14. I think pull aggro is reasonable, especially with Friendship, giving us more energy. I think we'll take pull aggro and we'll call it a shop. I felt like a good shop, though. I felt like a really good shop. Alright, we instantly draw Defy, so we have to play it, because I want to protect it. And then we're going to play pull aggro. And then the rest of that gets discarded. Alright, now we play Bodyguard. We play Defend. Osti, no. Sentry mode. So yeah, this has some decent synergy to it now, because we got some more expensive cards in our hand. This turn's gonna hurt. Save me, Colorless Potion. You know what? I'll take it. A bonk. I will play Friendship. And then I will play So. Oh yeah, we get the decks from Kunai. So we're gonna do Defy, right hand, Sweeping Gaze, Bodyguard, Murder, Punch. Nice. Now we're starting to see it, right? Now we're starting to see how this deck can work. I just need more things let Osti attack so that the strength loss isn't that bad. Although, genuinely speaking, it's not that bad. See, notice this is not affected by my strength loss. We just murder. Nice. Death March, I think Flatten is the card I really want to get better at using, and I think this offers us a pretty potent attack. If comboed right. Like, Dance Macabre is certainly something I would consider, but I think Flatten, and I think I'm going to arbitrarily decide that's my last unupgraded card. That isn't a rare. I need to be a little bit more circumspect with how I spend my card rewards. Let's go ahead and get Friendship in play, and then get Bodyguard in play. Alright, so we're going to play Sentry Mode, that's obvious. We're going to play Defend, that's obvious. We're going to play Unleash, and then we're going to punch you again. Oh, interesting, this kind of gives you an anti-synergy with Kunai. Although these are still attacks, right? This still counts as an attack. Alright, pull aggro. Sweeping Gaze. Oh, Sweeping Gaze is Asti attacking. I completely forgot that. That makes it even better, you guys. Very productive. Now we're starting to snowball a little bit. Because it is Asti that does the damage. Interesting. Unleash. Nope. Negative Pulse isn't terrible. Grave Blast is pretty decent. Letting me pull something out of my... These are all reasonable cards to take. I suppose I should stop taking them, though, like I promised. But I think... Grave Blast letting me pull the card I need out of the discard pile whenever I want it is a little too good to pass up on. Now, normally, I'd be like, oh no, Russ or Smith. But because of this 10, I can do both. It's amazing. First upgrade. I think first upgrade, Grave Blast being removing an exhaust is fine. Flatten is good. Pelagro is a really nice upgrade, but I think the first one I really want to upgrade is Friendship. Making that hurt worse to play is going to help us out a lot. Okay, this jerk. Alright, let's go. I'm going to defy you. I'm going to Bodyguard. And then I'm going to play Grave Warden. I want to get the remaining defense out of my deck. I think that's my next priority here. Sentry Mode, definitely. Pull aggro without question. Alright. Friendship. Sweeping Gaze. Right hand hook. Save me, Defy. And that's just enough that I don't take any damage. Sorted. Give me some more card draw, please. Alright. Unleash, I suppose. It doesn't really matter what attacks I play as long as I'm playing attacks. To break through his bullshit. One more attack doesn't actually help that much. Well, we'll just keep him weak then. Alright, now we're gonna start doing real damage to this nerd. So bonk. Kabonk. Kabonk. A little nice kunai proc as a treat. And then defending again doesn't matter, so I won't bother. Bodyguard. Right hand. Sweeping beam punch. Even more defense. Okay. I like where this is going. Sweeping beam. Right hand hook. Severance. Right hand hook. Flatten. Unleash. I have very little defense, so this is a little spooky. Then I just casually play a 12 block defend. I still lose Asti, but it's fine. What an absolute legend of a turn right there. That felt really fun. I'll pull aggro to make him stronger again. Punch. 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 Defy. I almost forgot about Defy. I'm going to be honest with you. I almost missed it in my hand. I'm doing this for the soul, not so much for the block, which I don't presently need. And then I like Aussie to have the final blow. Unleash, my friend. Punched. That was a really good fight. That went really, really well. Okay, this is one of the cards I was talking about. Reaper form. How whenever attacks deal damage, they also apply Doom. Interesting. Another way to wear down enemies. I'm kind of into it a little bit. Soulstorm is also ridiculous because we have so many soul generating cards. Severance alone increases the card by 6 damage potentially. I'm going to take Reaper Form. Reaper Form seems kind of fun. It's Payal. Malice paints my heart. We share the same paint. If you knew what's follow me. Oh, Necrobinder. Pale's Legion is actually kind of nice. Especially because we don't gain as much block directly. We gain a lot of block just from having Osti around, so this could be quite useful. We're gonna take Pale's Legion here, I think. Not really in the mood for an early shop. I can't... our old nemesis. I've learned my lesson. Or have I? Probably not. I kind of feel the left path here, though, although it doesn't give me any access to a shop at all. Whereas if I go this... and then this... and then this, I do get to shop at the end here, which is basically the best time to get a shop. I think this is the correct path. We get to fight an elite, and everything's great. Alright, you. Reaper mode first turn, hello. That's so rude, because I can't play it. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and drink the Stable Serum because I have White Beast Statue. I have a lot of incentive to just use potions just to use them. And then I'm gonna play Grave Warden. And then a cheeky little bonk, I think is smart. Alright, now we can actually play Reaper form without any repercussions whatsoever. Let's go. Sweeping Gaze makes flat and free. Look, we're already applying massive amounts of Doom. This card is... this is kind of hype, actually. Give me a soul. Okay. Well, fine. Alright. Defy, right-hand hook. Sweeping Gaze. If we break through his block here, but I don't think we can realistically. So I'll play Friendship, and then I'll play Defend. Alright. Let me do pull aggro. Right hand. Unleash. He is now stunned, which means Sweeping Beam, and now Doom kills him. By the way, he gets slightly larger. I've had a very, very large Osti in a multiplayer game, which is very fun. Doomed nerd. Okay, I'm kind of digging Reaper form. A second Friendship, you say? More energy is more good. It is more good. But my concern is we end up in a turn with 2 Friendships, and then I play them both, but I don't have any card draw, so I'm basically losing an entire turn. That doesn't feel great. I have some card draw in this stack thanks to Souls, but I really think this is a skip for right now. I can gain a colorless card ward, or I can add a random card to my deck. Interesting. A colorless card reward could be super broken, so I'm kind of tempted. These are... production. Get in my deck. Get in my deck. Reaper form turn 1 would be extremely painful, but maybe we could do it with the right skill. I don't think I want any of these. I guess I'll take Parse because it's more cards. It gives me more options here. Okay. So I'm not playing Reperform. That was never going to happen. If you were like, oh, I wanted him to play Reperform. Well, sorry. But you're stunned now, which means I can start working on other nefarious things, like Severance. Great pick. Unleash does 13, but I'd rather do a little damage to both of you. You're gonna get stronger, so you become increasingly more dangerous to me. Which is kind of spooky. Soul, plus Production, plus Sentry Mode, plus Right Hand, plus Defy, plus Defend, plus Friendship. I mean, this turn still hurts a fair bit, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, Right Hand, punch the guy in the back. Sweeping Beam, hit whoever. Defy you. Soul. Wait. I don't have any block, do I? Damn. So my cunning plan was to grab Reaper form, but it's not even in the discard pile, so that was a stupid thing to say. What's wrong with me? Now I've got some block. Now I can save Asti, which means I can punch you really hard. And I get my kunai proc. I would 100% would not say no to another right hand. I mean, I could get Reaper form, or I could just kill you. We'll do that. Of course, the upgraded Grey Buff. High 5, 11 damage, and 2 to all enemies, or just poke to do more damage. I don't want this deck to get too expensive, and I really like the kunai synergy, so I think we're going to take poke. But that may turn out to be a mistake in the long run, but I think at least in the short run it's the correct play. Poke. And I am playing Grave Blast solely for the kunai proc. Let's go. 14 block. Don't need to play it now, but... Alright, eggs. That is your real name. Full aggro. Flatten this egg. Hit you. Unleash. You're gonna hatch, but that's not the end of the world. Play Defy on you. Play Severance on you. Right hand, Sweeping Beam. I will always call it Sweeping Beam. I'm giving up now. I'm never going to remember to call it Sweeping Gaze. Production lets me play Reaper form. Hell yeah. Alright, let's bonk this nerd. I will play Friendship. I'm going to make more eggs, which is very rude. But I can play so to basically kill all 3 eggs. So I don't kill the other 2, but I kill most of them. Defy is super clutch right here. Flatten you. Strike you. No, I believe this will kill them before the egg hatches, is my understanding. Oh, really? That's a... oh, I killed the other one, so I guess it didn't matter. But that's a shitty interaction. I'm going to switch this out for another weak potion. That one looks fresher. What did I say that I wanted in this deck before we would take more energy? I said I wanted more card draw. Scourge is definitely more card draw. An upgraded pull aggro hits kind of hard. Invoke is not terrible. It's... oh, it's 2 energy. Oh. You know, I think I actually like Invoke more. Let's do it. Upgrading Production so that it doesn't exhaust is just obvious. Oops. What am I doing? I can also gain my 6 HP. Hello, nerds. Bonk. bonk. So... And then it's gotta be defend, right? It's just gotta be defend. I mean, as much as Invoke would have been a fun card to play, this saves Asti. And Asti is our best friend, so we want to make them feel good. We're gonna lose Asti this turn no matter what. We got the potions, so might as well use them. I'll do one of those. I'm not gonna get the Kunai proc no matter what, so I think it makes sense to play Severance to get the souls. And then we can see Drew Rupert form. Misplay. That one hurt a little bit, which means this is the perfect fight to now play that. Reduction, Sweeping Gaze, bop, bop, block. Nice. Block that guy. Pull aggro. Then bodyguard. Oh, I missed on opportunity to proc Kunai again. Oh well. Live and learn, or don't learn. That's what I prefer to do, is not to learn. I will play in, folks, so we get it next turn. That feels appropriate. Nice. No, wait, Rattle is busted? Rattle is busted. Get in the deck. I feel like the game wants you to upgrade Reaper form just so I can play it. And I suppose that's a reasonable take. Upgrading Pull Aggro feels kind of nice, though, to get a little bit more block. Rattle could be ridiculous. So I really want to make sure that we're doing lots and lots of damage. I want to get rid of my starter cards now. That's, I think, priority number 1. I'm tired of not being... No, we're going to upgrade Grave Blast. That's the correct choice. Sorry. That took me a while to think about it, but that was objectively the correct choice. Whenever I rest, get a random potion. Let's go. Even more potions. Now I'm going to upgrade Pull Aggro. No, I'm not. Rest and get a Distilled Chaos. Hell yeah. Hey, B-Nerd. What do you think about 2 different fire potions? How does that make you feel, huh? Play Distilled Chaos, please. And then fetch for me defend. And then bonk, 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 bonk. Alright, so then we play Friendship. Grave Warden. And then Invoke. Let's get a really nice turn next turn. Even though we're going to lose Asti and take 1 HP damage, that's not the end of the world. Center mode, definitely. Play Soul, Poke, and Unleash. Pale's here to save us with a double block if we need it, and it looks like it doesn't matter because we didn't draw any block. Wait, Severance could save us, because Severance gives us a soul right away. And then a soul. And then this hand happens, and we cry a little bit. Ouch. You're very rude, I want you to know that. You're incredibly rude. You're incredibly rude. At least you're possibly dead next turn. Yeah, we got you. Bag of Prep, worth it. Undeath, gain 7 and add a copy to your discard pile. I like this very, very much. Haunt is decent. I have a nice amount of soul generation, but it's not reliable enough. This being a free card that just gives me free block is very, very good for me. I think we're gonna take Undeath. Rust regen potion, hell yeah. Do I upgrade Undeath, or do I finally upgrade fucking Reperform? We're gonna upgrade Reperform. It's a lame upgrade, but I've had plenty. Metamorphosis, or remove... I need to remove basic shit. Get out of here, defend. No, wait, not defend. Strike. Strike can go. What the hell is this thing? Oh, strikes and defense gain ethereal? That's honestly gigantic. That is so good. Get in this deck. Then if I don't play them, they go away. That's very, very strong. Very, very strong. And then I have so many upgrades. I want something that's going to help me hit harder. And I think Flatten is that upgrade. Although Severance is worth +5, sure. Alright, nerd, you're not going to get me this time. I've learned. Maybe. Look what I get first turn. Nice. This is an excellent first turn. Bodyguard. And then let's do that. We can do a cheeky little poke too. Alright, watch the timer, watch these cards. Grave Blast unironically helps out a lot here. Because Grave Blast means I can pull one out of the discard pile if I've made a mistake. Sentry mode, mandatory. Alright, 3 turns we get eaten. Plenty of time. Lots of time. Let me pull aggro, please. Bonk you again. Rattle's I can do 28 damage. That's legitimately gigantic. Oh, and the Doom stacks! Nice amount of Doom there. Let's fucking go. Rattle is even better than I thought it was. Even better. I'm not going to waste Undeath, because that would be silly. And I am silly, but I'm not that silly. Get Unleashed on, get Frantically Escaped, and then get Invoked. And then don't play either of these cards. I want to save Pale's bonus for when he's actually attacking. Alright. Production, yes. Sweeping Beam, of course. If you took a shot every time I said Sweeping Beam instead of Sweeping Gaze, I think you would have been dead, like, by now. So you're not even watching this. Unleash. Bodyguard, Sweeping, Undeath, Invoke. And then he dead. Look at that. Look at that, fellow gamers. That's what we call a GG. It's even funnier the second time. I think Domain here is... Wait, what? These are all incredible. How do I pick? How do I choose? I'm not taking another Reperform. It would be funny, but I'm not doing it even for the memes. Domain is card draw and energy. I can't pass that up. I refuse on passing up. Squeeze is legit. Squeeze would do so much damage, it's not even funny. But I've got to take Domain. It's the Jerk Maker. Absolutely not. Blessed Antler seems like a big trap to me, especially when I could just get 999 gold to visit this shop and get some cool shit. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the money. Alright, it's these two guys. Okay. I see. We start with Defy. You weaken him because it does correspondingly better block. And then I'm gonna play Grave Warden and Rattle. Pull aggro. Sentry mode? Yes, this is perfectly fine. This does no appreciable damage. Just for fun, upgrade all the cards in my hand. I should have done it before I played the other 2 cards, but I gotta keep remembering that I have blue-white these statues, so I need to be spending my cards when I get them. I mean, Domain is just genuinely a good pull here. I take 4. This is absolutely worth it for 4 damage. It's draw and energy in a single card. What's not to love? Osty, no. Okay, you're back. Soul, please. Production, please. Friendship, please. Bonk. I mean, I might as well play Reperform, right? Bonk. Bonk. You will die no matter what, but I need a very potent block solution, which would be Defy, which is in my discard pile. Grave Blast, kindly hand me Defy. Oh no, I'm out of energy. Oh, but I have Undeath. Never mind. I mean, I take 1, but that's not the end of the world. I mean, poor Aussie might feel differently, but... And then get rattled, nerd. Nice. Enfeebling Touch could genuinely save us in the right situation. I feel like I kind of have to take it. Kindly remove a strike. Kusari Gamma, hell yeah. Secret Technique, yes please. Toolkit, yes. Yes to the yes. A second Defy isn't a terrible choice. Another right-hand hand, let's just get silly here. Shroud and Prolong. That's a good shot. That's a real good shot. Okay, these guys are a little bit spooky. Fasten is legit. I don't hate getting Fasten nice and early. I think we'll take Fasten. I think that's reasonable. We'll play Friendship. I will play Poke. Ampule. Nice. Latin. Rattle. I didn't draw any block cards, which is kind of rude. Maybe this power card can save me? Question mark. Whenever this is fine. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't have any souls right now anyway. So here's what you have to make the decision about it. These do reduce your max HP. That's real. But since I don't have any block, the best thing I could do is play Sentry mode, so that we can kill them faster in the future. I don't like losing the max HP, but it's not the end of the world. Right-hand hand gets played, Sweeping Gaze gets played, So gets played, Unleash gets played, Undeath gets played, and Invoke gets played. Not too terrible. Retain a card in my hand with Osty. That's pretty solid. Time's Up is genuinely pretty good. I think I'm going to take it. Give me Prowess, actually. Who doesn't enjoy Prowess in an early turn? I mean, I don't. Not right now, anyway. So, bonk. 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 Is it going to do 35 damage? What? I would rather take only 6 damage so that I can get Domain in. Oh, and then I get to bonk you some more. Making Rattle do 49 damage. I take a little bit of damage. It's whatever. There's not much I can do about it. Pull aggro. Bonk. Bonk. Blonk. Shroud. And then we're just waiting for Reaper form to show up. Here it is. Production. Bonk. Notice, by the way, that it is not unblocked damage. It is any damage. So as long as I'm making attacks, then we're great. I'm going to let Strike go ahead and exhaust, but I will play Severance. Bonk. 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 And then I lose Enfeebling Touch, not the end of the world. Defy. Soul. Bodyguard. Sentry mode. Let me play Undeath, and then play Prolong. And then give you a light little bonk in there. Is there anything really good I could grab with Secret Tank? I could grab Defy, but I don't really need it, do I? No, wait, can I get Prolong back? No, Prolong is in the discard pile. Where is Grave Blast? Wait, where is Grave Blast? Oh, Grave Blast is an attack. Where is... No, it's not Prowess. Where is it? It's Prolong, isn't it? Is Prolong already in my hand? No, it's not. Oh, Prolong is Exhaust. That's right. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, we're gonna do Secret Technique for Doom Up. No, that's not what it's called. I guess we'll do it for production. Oh, it counts as an attack, so it doesn't show up. Got it. Bonk. Bonk. Kabonk. And then you die, so I just end my turn, right? There's not really any benefit to keeping it going. I should have drank the regen potion. That was a misplay. Very light one, but a reasonable one. I mean, Wisp is just free energy. But I don't think I want Zek to get any bigger. And I think we have plenty of energy, and as it is, we need to keep getting rid of starter cards. That's got to be our singular focus here. Choose a power to enchant with Swift 2. I think doing that for Friendship would be incredible. I'm going to take the Campfire. Rest in a Potion plus an upgrade is just super good. Please upgrade Domain to make it cheaper. I think that makes it feel like a lot more potent. Random upgrade to Undeath. Nice. So have you heard this before? Get rid of starter cards. Get out of here, Strike. Fetch. Borrowed Time. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I think I just skip all this. I don't think anything here particularly excites me. Let me do an event. Events are fun. Ooh, an upgraded uncommon attack for a regen potion? Sure. I could get an upgraded fetch. Oh, here's a good one. I have remember something very important here. Sweeping Gaze is ethereal. So this goes super hard. Get in there, mate. Get in there. You know what? A nice ultimate defend is very useful, but playing Reaper form on turn 1 is even more useful. What if I just got all of my powers in on the first turn? What then? Punch Construct killed by Doom. I feel a little bit bad for him. Not very bad, but I feel a little bit bad for him. The thing is, Domain is usually the correct play here, but if I play it, then I take a whole shit ton of damage that I can't prevent. So I think we do the smart thing and play Pull Aggro instead. Losing Domain hurts, don't get me wrong. It does hurt a little bit, but It's the correct choice here. Sweeping Beam. Is there anything here that saves me? Defy saves me. Get in my hand, Defy. Oh, right, it doesn't save me because of their stupid bullshit. So we just do it again. Ooh, or get production instead. Even better. We punch the one in the back. Because I tank this. Yeah, and that makes you significantly closer to dead. Blech. Pull from below is gonna because it's gonna hit. Pull from below just kills. Nice. Whenever anyone dies, that means interest. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I took that card primarily for science, but I think there's something very stupid going on here. Give me prowess. Prowess is good. Ooh, reperform on turn 1 is hard to pass up. But it does retain, so I don't have to play it right now? Okay. I'm not going to do the funny thing. I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to do all that, and then I'm going to play Prolong so that I have a whole turn of block to not worry about. Alright, now we can play Reperform without fear. We're going to lose Enfeebling Touch, which is a little scary, but that's okay. Alright, we play Production. Bodyguard, Unleash, Strike. Draw a Cared. Defy is better than nothing. Alright. Pull from below is already going to do a lot of damage, but if I play Sentry Mode, it gets even better. Definitely Shroud. Undeath. And then we're going to do this to stack some pretty sick block. So my question is, if you kill Osti, does that make that one card cheaper? That's the question that I am asking myself right now. Play Friendship for the card draw. There's Domain. Okay, what is that card called again? It's called Melancholy. Okay. I'm going to play Domain. This is going to hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Soul, save me. Does Secret Technique actually help here? It doesn't not help. Actually, Secret Technique for production is kind of huge. Then I can play Severance and get some soul action going on. Okay. Alright, now seriously though, for science, I have to let Osti die. Alright, so here's my question. Is Melancholy now 2 energy? It is. That's a lot of block, you guys. That's maybe too much block. But I am so in you guys, you don't even know. Play on Death. So, Strike. Unleash. Poke. Dead. Okay, that made that card much better than I thought it was when I first read it. And then I think I don't take any of this. A second Shroud is a little tempting, but most fights just aren't going that long to get the most value out of it here. Oh, opening hand Secret Technique. Let's go. Give me Production, which I'm going to play immediately. I'm going to play Sentry Mode. I'm going to play Defy. I'm going to punch you. Secret Technique for Enfeebling Touch is kind of dumb. Do it for pull aggro. Bonk. 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 And then give me the same block next turn, please. Alright. Bodyguard, Sweeping Gaze, Invoke, Grave Warden. I mean, Domain is the correct first play here, for sure. Bonk. 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 Mega Bonk. 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 Bonk, 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 bonk. Great turn. That was an amazing turn. Oh, burn skips Osty. That's rude. That's incredibly rude. Play Undeath. Play Soul. Play Reaper Form. Play Shroud. And now, let's start getting shit done. Alright, we're fully online now. Yeah, make another copy of it. Get some more block in this deck. And Invoke, please. I don't want to lose this card, so even though it doesn't really do anything, I'm gonna play it. What's one of the pig things from Angry Birds? I don't remember them being green, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist. Play Pull Aggro. Play Defy. Sweeping Beam. 2 more cards. Unleash. And then Dead. Gorgeous. There he goes. I mean, I'd rather have Fish Oil than Dexpot. What do I actually have left? I just have the final boss. Applying Weak at the right time might actually be pretty big, but I think we can skip. I think we get rid of... No, not the Weak Potion. Get rid of the Strength Potion. Duplicator. Insane. And then if you would kindly upgrade Time's Up. Wait, no, not Shroud. I remember. Yeah! Goat. That card is goated. I'll take Finesse. It's a free card. Why not? Domain, please. Fish Oil, yes. Weak Potion, yes. Finesse, also yes. Bonk. Undeath. Invoke. And I might as well just play it, right? Because it doesn't exhaust anymore. Now I can block. What if I just made you a little bitch? The way you've always been. Okay, I should be talking this much smack. It's gonna get me in trouble. Oh, I actually meant to duplicate Domain. I could duplicate Reaper Form, which would be funny. But I don't think it's that funny. Bonk. Just keep making pull from below better, right? It's multiplicative, which means it gets stronger every time. Oh, this also works with my strikes because they're also ethereal. That's funny. Go ahead and go Kapow. Then I lose a defend, which is not a biggie. Production. Severance. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. There's Reaper Form. Get in my... I just did it again. I forgot to drink my stupid healing potion. Or not my healing potion. My Whatcha-Jigger potion. My duplication potion. That's what it's called. Alright, we got you. Now we want to start stacking as much Doom on you as possible. Interesting. Him dying there triggered melancholy. That's good to know. I can apply a little bit of Doom as a treat. And we'll make Asti big. Production, yes. Sweeping Gaze, yes. Do I play Finesse? No, I play Melancholy for the extra block. Secret Technique for Prolong, I think, because I think this is going to be a hand we're going to get a lot of block. Let's start piling on some, right there. Bonk. Play Soul, okay. Play Prolong, fine. We want to get this Doom stacked up. Although I think the Doom will trigger after he flees. And I think he loses his Doom. So this is maybe not the winning strategy it seems to be. But I'm going to do everything I possibly can. Reduce your strength. So... On death just to put one... So my question is, when he comes back, does he have all of his Doom again? That's the question that I'm asking myself here. A Grave Blast for Prolong, please. Let's just put up stupid numbers of Prolong. If all of his Doom is gone, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Not like overwhelmingly sad, but a little sad. I could play production, but I mean, I can play just for fun, but it doesn't do anything. Play on death. Unleash, so you're gonna die at the end of this turn. So then I should stack as much block as I possibly can, and then do... Prolong. Or I guess I could just kill... Can I just kill you outright? No, I can't. Okay. No, wait. Give me a really good block card. Give me Defy. Let's stack some more weak on you, and then I'll play that card. Oh, Doom makes him... Oh, he did retain his Doom. Okay, good. I was gonna be... I'm sorry, what? Let me just play a card first. Is this just him dead? You know what? Fucking do it. And then, oh, it gets funnier. He's like, I got until the end of the turn. Nope. Hell yeah, everybody. We did it. Necrobinder is amazing. And can you understand, this is what happens at the end, by the way? Architect, you killed my parents, you killed my friend, you killed my... You cannot change the past with anger. Bzz. What a run. That was a lot of fun. I am technically dead now, by the way. Did I get any cool unlocks? Probably not. Oh, I did get one. But only one. Because I've won with the Necrobinder in a multiplayer run, so that counts as unlocking that epoch. But I'm going to let you discover what the epochs are in your own playthroughs. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Necrobinder is my favorite of the new characters. I love the Regent too, but the Necrobinder is the GOAT because I love Asti. He, it, she, they, whomever is pretty great. That's good for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, this has been Abguardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.